Guy I knew used a government grant to buy his chickens. Got his money for nothing and his chicks for free. Well, somebody sent me a few of them. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them. But some of them,
I'm sorry?
I prefer you not take a picture of my family.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm working on a story. This is a public place, so
Okay.
I'm not taking a picture of your family. Who are you working with?
No.
Don't like that.
I'm a retired teacher.
Okay. Good. We appreciate your hard work, ma'am. Okay. No, I'm filming the process, that's it.
Well, they did a good job because I just fat, dumb, and happy walked through an open door.
What do you think about the Fourth Amendment? No. You're a teacher. Don't you think this is a Fourth Amendment waiver area? Since this is the people's building, you know, our rights should be protected here more than anywhere else.
Stop it. Get some help.
Again, my philosophy on that is if it keeps all of us safe, I'm willing to do what they're told.
as long as it's ethical, moral, and legal. I'm not big on doing what I'm told. You know, like I don't really like that. You know, we're supposed to be the ones telling government. Say, man, this is one of those things where we could talk about it for a long time. Like, and both sides would probably have very valid points, but
I just was here before this all happened,
Yeah.
so I'm used to just walking in the first door.
I hear you. Have you ever been to the New Hampshire State House?
No, but I've
Nobody
been
has to go.
commissioned by the governor of New Hampshire.
No one has to go through that in New Hampshire. It's live free or die. You know, we have Benjamin Franklin said those. I don't know exact quote, but he said those who sacrifice their liberties for security shall and deserve. Yep. So I'm kind of against this because you know we go to school and that's what they teach us about, and then we see the government doing other things. So I kind of like, you know, in a low tone of voice, and I exercise my freedom of the press.
Actually, I
First
gotta hand
Amendment.
it to them though. They did the right thing. I walked through the wrong door and they found me.
Oh, good.
They're doing their
They're very nice. They're very nice.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and they're not forcing.
Extraordinary times.
Sure.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
want the Congress people and the representatives to be safe where they work at. I understand that's within my capacity.
just know I had a lot to say here, but I took it out. I'm not going to get political. Done said a long time ago, I'm not going to do politics on this channel. But I did have a lot to say here.
You did the right thing. You found us.
Cool.
Said, hey, did you go in that door? Yep, sure did.
I don't think teachers or anybody else should have fun in school.
But what if a bad guy goes in with a gun? Only the bad guy. We need only the good guy with a gun can stop the bad guy with a gun.
That's why we
Finally, something we agree on.
I'm trained to take out the guy that has the gun. I don't.
Delusion.
Good.
But I walked through the
We all,
door.
hey, we're gonna have to go for coffee, so you can tell me a couple of tricks. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, you too.
Bye. That could have turned different, but you see, she says she's a teacher. So we go to school, they teach us U.S. history. They talk to us about Constitution. And then when you grow up and you do some research on it, you notice that we're really not enjoying all of these freedoms and rights that we have. We just came into this publicly financed, publicly funded building. This is our building, but you have to waive your Fourth Amendment on your way in.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. It's not unreasonable. Why does everybody take out the unreasonable part? I don't understand.
Some people would try to get you to waive your First Amendment.
Who is standing over you, regulating the words coming out of your face? I don't see nobody.
If you notice that teacher, she's a teacher. She said, please don't film me. But in school, she was teaching people about the First Amendment.
The First Amendment does not say violate someone's personal space with a cell phone and annoy them. The First Amendment doesn't say harass people for the sake of your own profit. I mean, that is the dumbest correlation I have ever heard in my life.
So,
We're supposed to meet someone.
Is there a reason why you're taking a video of a secure checkpoint, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're at the Capitol?
I don't answer questions,
You don't
sir.
answer questions? Okay. Just checking. Have a good day.
You too. Can I have your name and badge number?
I don't answer questions.
Yes, you do. You're a public servant. You're at work, sir. Can I have his name, please?
We're not going to do this.
We're not going to do what?
I think what he's trying to say is we're not going to do this, meaning we're not going to sit here and deal with you.
That you guys don't film the police checkpoint, okay? So, I mean, if you want to take a tour, it's open to the public and we can do that, okay?
You guys are supposed to protect my First Amendment. If you're trying to protect any sensitive information, it's your job to secure that. I am in a publicly
Okay.
accessible area.
You came
So-
into the building to make a public scene. Is that correct?
Public scene? No, that's being disorderly. I'm speaking to you very professional in a low tone of
You can
voice.
stay here. You can film everything you want.
Okay. Can I have your name, please?
I am Officer.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And your name, sir? I'd like his name. Sir, you're violating. No, you don't, sir. You're at work. You see, you're a police officer. You don't know that you have to identify. Can I get a supervisor, please?
Stupid.
Can I get a supervisor? All I want is his name and I'll be on my way. Officer, you could save yourself the embarrassment of having your superior tell me your name.
Look, there comes a point where you just no. Go ahead, call the supervisor. He'll have to tell you. He'll tell you before I will.
By you just identifying yourself or giving me a business card? You know the policy. You see, you're the police. You're all about the law and policies, right? Let's start by following your own policy. What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir? Okay, you see? Did you know we have thousands watching, sir?
20 minutes later.
Is the supervisor coming? Awesome, awesome. Awesome, you're very nice, sir.
One hour later.
This place protects the Constitution. And guess what amendment you guys are getting everybody to waive on the way in? Can you tell me which amendment?
Like we already just said, you're going to say the Fourth Amendment. Well, I'm going to say it's not unreasonable since they have a policy that says that you can't be armed or have certain things in here.
Well, as soon as you enter the building, you're giving up your right to search and seizure because...
That's because that's the rules that you guys established. Now, if you go to other state house, people are free to walk in. You ever heard of the New Hampshire State House? Live free or die?
So man, I'm not going to argue law.
No, we're not arguing. It's just...
The supervisors aren't in the way. I don't really want to be informed about any law that you are trying to...
No, it's not a law. It's our rights. You protect our rights, right?
I get it, man. But I don't want to hear it. The supervisors...
But you should want to hear it, sir, because you swore to protect these rights when you became a police officer.
But the supervisor's on the way. You requested him. I'm not going to deal with it anymore.
Are these just orders you're following?
We're not doing this.
Sir, we shouldn't. We shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We should be letting everyone walk in free in the people's building without checking their bags.
I mean, if they don't want certain things in there, they got the right. I'm all about little government.
You see? I bet you employees don't get checked. Do employees get checked too? Or they just walk in freely? Okay.
I don't know, but it's probably about time to check your diaper. How about we just call it a day here?
Okay, we have the supervisor right here. Howdy. How are you, sir?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good. Sorry to bother you.
That's Officer Hoskins.
Hoskins. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Was there an issue that I can help you with, or what?
Can you please explain to him that we have freedom of the press?
Oh, I gotta draw a line somewhere. I sat through the whole video. There was really no action, a little bit of sarcasm. Press, you know what happens every time you say press.
Jesus said, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess before my Father which is in heaven.